Guys, hello, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General, and I am not pleased to announce, I am not pleased to present the fact that Notre Dame just got whooped by North Carolina State, guys. We just lost. Okay, this game was incredible. It was phenomenal. Again, they was duking it out. Okay, the score was pretty consistent throughout. Okay, we only led this game. When I say we, Notre Dame, I was, rooting for my Fighting Irish, okay, to come out with this W on top, but we did not. Okay, we were only ahead of this game like once or twice, like a couple moments and segments of today's game. But ultimately, guys, the Wolf Gang, the Wolf Pack, whatever them people want to call themselves, they ended up getting this dub. So, guys, this game was so exciting and so competitive, and the defense was just so phenomenal that we went into 2 overtimes, guys. Yes. The freaking Notre Dame, okay, that was making me mad. Olivia Miles, all the turnovers, okay, the missed layups. Hannah Hidalgo, both of them they were on their 4th foul, called on them by the final 4th quarter. It was just crazy. And I'm just like, we kept getting turnover after turnover, making silly mistake after silly mistake. The freaking ball is bouncing off of Olivia Miles' foot, going out of bounds. She's throwing it into the enemy's hands. Again, I'm not going to put all the blame on her. But, again, Olivia Miles was just making me, I was getting annoyed with her performance in today's game, okay? Now, Sonia Citron, the woman that you are, we need you at Chicago Sky. I know a lot of people are like, you know what? We need Olivia Miles. Honestly, the way she was acting today, she was getting on my nerves. Her and Hannah Hidalgo, even though, again, Hannah, she still got that 20-plus points, okay? She's still putting up her regular numbers, if so to speak. But the fact that they kept on missing so many layups, and it's not like they weren't getting good shots, okay? They had wide open layups. They had wide open three-point attempted shots. But their shots were not falling. They weren't dropping. Now, the Wolf Gang, the Wolf Pack people, on the other hand, they were very accurate in their shooting percentages. So again, guys, this game went into 2 overtimes, the final score being the Wolfpack having 104 points, whereas Notre Dame had 95 points. So in the first quarter, Notre Dame, we scored 20 points. Wolfpack scored 23. The second quarter, Notre Dame, we scored 16 points. Wolfpack scored 17. The third quarter, Notre Dame, we scored 22 points. Wolfpack scored 17 points. The fourth quarter, which should have been the final quarter, but it wasn't, with the Notre Dame, we scored 26 points. And Wolfpack scored 27 points. Now, the first overtime quarter 1, Wolfpack and Notre Dame, we both scored 8 points. It was 8 points even. And then the second and final overtime, okay, in the second quarter of the overtime, Wolfpack scored 12 points, whereas Notre Dame, we only were able to score 3 points, guys. And the fact that we even was able to get into overtime, the credit is to none other than Sonia Citron. They passed her that ball. It was like 3 seconds left on the clock. She immediately put up a 3-pointer. And then they added more time on the clock. It was like 0.6 seconds. Wolfpack couldn't get it done. They had made that inbound pass. She put it up at the 3-point line, and it was too short. It was too low. It immediately hit the rim, ricocheted off. We had to go into overtime for the first quarter. I just want to focus on Notre Dame, okay? I'm not familiar at all with North Carolina, the state Wolfpack people. Again, the Wolf Gang, Wolfpack. Again, they call themselves the Wolfpack. I want to call them Wolf Gang. But, again, they were ranked number 13th. Okay, they were ranked number 13th in the country, whereas Notre Dame, I just did a report on this, Thursday night. They officially made it to number 1. Okay, they were ranked number 1 in the country. I'm sure this loss is going to bring them down a little bit, okay? They started off this season, this current college women's basketball season, ranked number 7. They fought. Okay, the Fighting Irish, they fought themselves up to number 1. They ranked number 1 spots, and more than likely, we just lost it, okay? Because, again, their turnovers, the bad shots, okay, the lack of accuracy in the scoring of the points when taking these shots have cost us this game. And it's what makes me really frustrated and what makes it sad and more embarrassing is that we had 2 opportunities. Thanks to Sonia Citron. She was keeping us in this game. She was hustling and bustling. She was moving and grooving. And it's like it was all in vain because Olivia Miles, mainly, was acting a fool. Sonia Citron, guys, she had 23 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Hannah Hidalgo had 26 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Olivia Miles, she still put up 22 points, had 3 assists and 9 rebounds. And then Liatu King, okay, she had 16 points, 2 assists, and 14 rebounds. Maddie Westbeld, she put up 6 points, had 1 assist and 3 rebounds. Liza Carlin, she had 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. And then Cassandra Prosper, she had 0 points, 0 assists, and 2 rebounds. Let's talk about the overall team stats, okay? Again, I'm not going to focus on the Wolfpack people. But the team stats for field goals. Notre Dame, they were 40 for 97. Whereas Wolfpack was 36 for 78. So we performed just a little bit below them when it comes to the field goal percentages, okay? That translates into Notre Dame. We were 41.2% for field goal percentage, whereas Wolfpack was 46.2%. 3-pointers. Notre Dame, we were 7 for 27. whereas WolfPack was 8 for 21. Again, we also underperformed in comparison to them. So that translates to us having a 25.9% three-point percentage range, shooting range, and WolfPack, they had 38.1% three-point shooting range. For the free throw lines, Notre Dame, we were 8 for 10, 80% accuracy, whereas WolfPack was 24 for 26, 92.3%. WolfPack had 26 free throws. We had 10. Total rebounds. Notre Dame got 49 rebounds. WolfPack got 54. We got out-rebounded. Okay, Notre Dame had 13 assists. WolfPack had 14. Notre Dame had 8 blocks. WolfPack had 9. Notre Dame had 13 steals. Okay, yes, we was stealing. Okay, we had the sticky fingers. Okay, we was giving them the 5-finger discount. Okay, we had 13 steals, whereas WolfPack had 4. Notre Dame had 11 turnovers. WolfPack had 17. I'm surprised. Okay, maybe because I was obviously rooting for Notre Dame. To me, I feel like our turnovers were just so silly and so consistent. There was just so many of them. I just knew that we had more turnovers than WolfPack. For fouls, Notre Dame had 21 fouls, whereas WolfPack had 9. Overall, guys, this was a very highly competitive game. Again, we had to go into overtime twice, okay? But honestly, Olivia Mouse, she put up them points. She did her big one along with Hannah Hidalgo. But Sonia Citron, girl, you are her. We need you down here at the Chicago Sky. But honestly, the freaking turnovers and the silliness, the freaking... What really cost us this game, honestly, was, again, not only was it the turnovers, but the fact that we would not capitalize off of their turnovers. They actually had more turnovers than us. It was so many times they would get to that basket for no reason. For no reason, okay? Olivia Miles, Hannah Hidalgo, okay, they would be over underneath that basket, even Liatu King, and it's just boink, 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 just brick after brick after brick, brick after boing brick. Whereas the WolfPack, on the other hand, once we got turnovers, they immediately capitalized and even put up threes on our head. Again, I hope this loss, we will learn something from this loss. It'll make us stronger. Coach Neil Ivy was looking like, this just can't be. But unfortunately, this is the reality, okay? When we are sloppy with the ball, we are not accurate with our shooting. Again, I understand that Notre Dame will bounce back, will become stronger. And again, right now, even though we just took this crazy loss, I still can predict that Notre Dame just might end up winning the national championship. Let's go Fighting Irish!